Today we're going to talk about how to multiply mixed numbers. Mr. Joe bought his celebrity girlfriend Tyra, or Ty for those who know her well, 4.5 dozen red roses. His brother bought his celebrity girlfriend, Mama June, our Honey Boo Boo's mother, 2.5 times more dozen red roses than Mr. Joe. Of course, this is when she was single, Honey Boo Boo's mother. How many dozen roses did his brother get for his Mama June? So I bought 4.5 dozen roses. My brother bought his 2.5 times more than I did. So how many dozen red roses did he get for his celebrity girlfriend? So let's think about this. Am I multiplying by a number that is greater than 1? I am. So my quantity will be greater than 4.5. If I was multiplying by a number that's less than 1, my answer will be smaller than my quantity here. But if I'm multiplying by 1, it will be the exact same answer. So there are a couple of ways to do this. This is how I do it. What I do is I change the fraction, change the mixed number to a fraction. So what's another way to rewrite 2.5? 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5 halves. 5 halves is the same thing as 2.5. What is another way to rename 4.5 as an improper fraction? 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 more is 9 halves. So multiplying mixed number, that's okay. Turn this to a fraction and times away. So 5 times 9 is 45. 2 times 2 is 4. 45, 4. I mean, that is a okay answer. But if you go to a store and say, I would like to buy 45 dozen of red roses. They'll look at you and say, what? So you have to go back and turn it back into a mixed number. So if you cannot, you can do it one way. How many 4s go into 45? 11 times. What do you have left over? 1, 11, and 1/4 dozen red roses. If you cannot do it in your head, could you just divide these two numbers? Can 4 go on 45? 11 times. What do you have left over? 1, 11, and 1/4. So I bought 4.5 dozen red roses for Tyra, and my brother bought 11 and 1/4 dozen of red roses for Mama June. So we're learning this part. It's called, so the way you do it in cheer, if you're going to do it, is multiply mixed number. That's okay. Turn this to a fraction and times away. So let's go to this question. So find the product of 2 2/3 of 3 1/4. Remember, the word of means multiply. So write the mixed numbers as improper fraction. So in case you forgot how to do it, 3 times 2 is 6. 2 more is 8/3. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 more is 13/4. And then you times it away. So 8 times 13 is 104. 3 times 4 is 12. So you have 104, 12. And then, how many 12s go into 104? Let's see. Let's say 9 times. 12 times 9 is 108. That is too large, so it's not 9 times. How many 12s go in 104? Maybe it is 8 times. So 12 times 8 is 96. What do you have left over as your remainder? 104 minus 96 is 8. Is 8 and 8, 12, which simplifies to 8 and 4, 6, or 8 and 2/3. That is the answer. So 2 2/3 times 3 1/4 is 8 2/3. However, some of you may prefer cross simplification. If you do cross simplification, you would not have to multiply by all these large numbers and simplify by these large numbers. So 8/4. Can you simplify 8/4? Yes. 2, 1. And then you just multiply. 2 times 13 is 26. 3 times 1 is 3. So you have 26 thirds. How many thirds go into 26? 8 times. What do you have left over? 2 remainder, 8 and 2/3. All right, so let's go to the next screen. Find the product of 1 and 1/6 of 2 and 3/4. Well, I know I'm multiplying by a number that's greater than 1, so this quantity will get greater. Oh, so multiply mixed number. That's okay. Turn this to a fraction and times away. 6 times 1 is 6. 1 more is 7/6. That is 4 times 2 is 8. 3 more is 11/4. Now times it away. 77 over 24s. How many 24s go into 77? Let's see, you have 24, 48, 72. So it's 3 groups of 24 goes into 77, which is 72. What do you have left over? 77 minus 72 is 5. 3 and 5, 24. And let's click my solution, and yes, I got it correct. 77/24, which is the same as 3 and 5, 24. 77/24 is an improper fraction. It's okay, but most of the time they would like you to turn it back into a mixed number. All right, let's try another example. 3 and 1/5 of 2 and 1/4. Multiply mixed number. That's okay. Turn this to a fraction and times away. So 3 and 1/5. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 more is 16/5 times 2 and 1/4. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9/4. So 16 times 9 is 144. 5 times 4 is 20. How many groups of 20 go into 144? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 124. 7 groups of 20, which is 140. What do you have left over as your remainder? 4. 7 and 4, 20, which simplify to 7 and 2/10, or 7 and 1/5. That's one way to do it. And let's click our answer. We did get it correct. However, what if you prefer 16/5 times 9/4? What if you prefer cross simplification? Again, this is an option. You don't have to do it this way. Let's see. Can you simplify 16/4? Yeah, divide by 4 is really 4/1. Now you multiply 4 times 9 is 36. 5 times 1 is 5. How many groups of 5 go into 36? 7 times, which is 35. What do you have left over? 1/5. Hey, I got the exact same answer. Sweet. So some kids prefer cross simplification, while others just prefer to multiply it out. Let's try our last example of how to multiply mixed numbers. Multiply mixed number. That's okay. Turn this to a fraction and times away. So 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4 more is 9/5. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 more is 5/3. Times it away. 45 over 15. How many groups of 15 goes into 45? 15, 30, 45. 3 groups. And we get 3 groups.
Jeffrey, please.
So in this one, what if you prefer?
237-8013.
Okay.
Thank you.
Quite announcements. What if you prefer cross simplification? So can you simplify 9/3? You can. Divide by 3. That's really 3/1. Can you simplify 5 over 5? That's really 1 whole. So its answer is 3. So in this one, all you do is multiply mixed number is multiply mixed number. That's okay. Turn these to a fraction and times away. So just turn the mixed number into a fraction and multiply and times it away, and you'll have your answer. Make sure that you return it back If you get an improper fraction, make sure you turn it back into a mixed number.